Abusia da masene mama kwa abade maba Ayeka TV so abusia we yamsomfo KVS ene nanso meni madin hyemu a my Ghana munsem ena abusia me ba beka na wonso wanya biati na ni nyina ne say the vibrant Malik Basintale enenso or cause confusion ewo NDC amanyoko ni ye pa enua ni say before elections there ufaha Malik Basintale ufaha Malik Basintale chese adwuma na oye de aboa NDC amanyoko no na enye asenketua na no ena NDC mpanifo anasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ahwe adwuma Malik Basintale eye de boa NDC amanyoko no mo mutimi wi ni power ena position kese pa wade amma Malik Basintale se onko ho no onko hwe na omboa na bibia enkoso wano na Malik Basintale ko ho ne de na e say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eyi deputy ede mana ono nso obeta Malik Basintale achi no aboa no na adwuma bi omeye wo bia no akoso na no ensema asi Malik Basintale intem ene ne deputy ne intem na busia enya asenketu akra yekọ ni enkotie eye audio ni wa bra na omo kiremu power ensem ni bi ko ye nyina.
And as they left, we are learning that more people have invaded the forest. And there are 3 groups currently working. And as at yesterday, they were working. I had fresh drone footage indicating they destroying the forest in there. One led by a known NDC activist called Karim. Another one is led by a known NDC activist known as Baron. And the other one, they call him Mahama Bodyguard. He is also leading the other group. And they pitched camp directly inside the forest. In fact, they've been fighting amongst themselves to the extent that 2 people have already died from gunshot wounds. A third one is in critical condition, and they are still actively mining. In fact, all the actors, the various people on the ground, point accusing fingers at the MP for our win. But when I called him, he's denying it. But everybody on the ground is saying he's the one who sponsored the group to bring them inside the forest in the first place.
Erastus, before you go on, when you say everyone you speak to points to the Awin MP, who is everyone?
Everyone, stakeholders, those who are mining. We have NDC groups that we've been speaking with, former chairmen, former organizers, who are all pointing accusing fingers at him. But when I called him, he says he has no involvement, he has no interest in mining there. He only advocated that if people have been granted the chance to mine, then his boys, who are known party activists, should be allowed to also mine. To me, that's an illegality. And I was asking him the same question, that if you advocate that your boys who are NDC people should be allowed to mine, is that not condoning an illegality? Because one, they do not have license to mine in a forest reserve. There are strict regulations already. There's somebody who owns that concession. That person has a mining lease, but he has not been allowed to mine. Even when he was pitching his camp, just building structures outside the forest, he was asked to stop and go through the process and get Water Resources Commission license before he's allowed to even build his own structures that he don't live in. So how much more can you allow over 17 excavators to enter the forest, all under the pretext that they should be allowed to mine because they are party boys? That is my confusion. We have laws.
At the Youth Employment Agency office last week, when Adongo Atule Jacob, who had been appointed as Deputy CEO by the President, was asked to hold off resuming his official duties. This unexpected turn of events did not sit well with Jacob's supporters, who vowed to resist any attempt to revoke his appointment. When the Deputy CEO reported to work, he was denied access to his office by people he referred as thugs and macho men. In an interview with Metro News, the Deputy CEO clarified that his challenge as a visually impaired person and his hard work in the same agency propelled the President to lift him to his current position.
I received a call to the Flagstaff House for us to discuss the issue. And so I went to the office. I was actually going to the office to pick my file and dash into the presidency for us to discuss the unpassed and see an amicable solution. But the people literally prevented me from entering my office. They won't even allow me to enter the office that I used to work previously. Have you seen any revocation letter? Have you seen anywhere? It has never, my appointment hasn't been revoked by His Excellency the President. And he's the only one who has the power to revoke appointment. He hasn't so revoked my appointment. That is it. And let me say that the reason why some skeletal staff of the agency probably are protesting against my coming is because there's so much rot in the agency. Some previous management members who occupied management positions around 2014-15 now want to find their way back to the agency and continue the loot.
The convener of the Gender and Disability Desk officers expressed admiration for Adongo's hard work and dedication, emphasizing that the appointment of a person with disability to the position of a Deputy CEO is a significant achievement.
The President himself saw that Atule or Adongo has the capacity to serve as the Deputy of CEO at YEA. That is why he gave him that opportunity. We are here to support our own. We know everything will be solved accordingly, but we are pleading with leadership to take this message very serious.
Some members of the association also spoke to Metro News.
It came to the point that when our brother came and also trying to enter with our support, they didn't allow. None of us. Because someone came from nowhere among the group that came and then hit his chest. Is it a crime to be a person with disability in Ghana? We are here to support our brother. He's shown us his letter from the office of the President. And if anything is changed, let us see it. That is all what we want.